What is up, YouTube? Frogman PvP here, and today I'm going to be giving a tutorial on the combat system in Hunter's Arena Legends. This tutorial will not teach you everything there is to learn, but should give you a foundation for how to defend yourself and how you should be learning to fight. Now for this tutorial, I shall be picking Aiden because he has probably the most basic abilities in the game. Therefore, almost everything I teach you on Aiden will apply universally and to every other character. Now, just to start, Hunter's Arena is a fighting game much like Street Fighter or Tekken. All the fundamentals of Hunter's Arena apply to almost all other fighting games, such as defending yourself, attack strings, combos, guard breaks, block punishment, the list goes on. So the first thing I'd really like to cover is blocking. Blocking, as with any other fighting game, is your safest option on defense. Blocking will completely negate the damage of every basic attack and most spells in the game, and has done so in an odd way. Now, in order to perform a regular guard in this game, I can press and hold left click, but this isn't very good. The best way to perform a guard in this game is to just spam your left click when your opponent is attacking you. The reason for this is that it will start attacking automatically and will even punish anything unsafe on block. Now, as an attacker, there are only two ways we can break someone's guard. One being that we use a martial art attack, or MA for short, with a right click. Two, being that you break your opponent's stamina, but I'll cover more about stamina later. Your martial art attack would be similar to a low or a throw in any other fighting game. This is not the move that you use to deal damage, rather it is a risky move that you use to open up your opponent's defense. Now, martial arts are risky because if your opponent is defending and they do right click when you do, you get parried and your opponent can hit you with a guaranteed launcher punish with a huge damage combo, as you can see. So if you are on offense and you hit your opponent with a martial art, your opponent is then basically put into a 50-50 situation. And the reason for that is if I hit two martial arts in a row, I get a guaranteed launcher for Big Daddy, big combo damage. The main downfall of blocking in this game is in case you run out of stamina, if your opponent attacks you too much, eventually your guard will be totally broken and will leave you open for, again, a full combo. However, with stamina, you get a gigantic combo. This guy, he cannot block at all for any of this. This isn't the entire combo that you get. Okay, and then that was Mur's passive that breaks him out of combos eventually. Now, you might just be asking yourself, when is it my turn to attack versus my turn to defend? Basically, whenever your opponent does an ender to their offense, it is then your turn to attack. Now, an ender could be the 5th attack in Aiden's string, for example. The final attack of anybody's string is an ender. That's the end of their offense. It's your turn. Any attack, any left click after a martial art is considered an ender. Every character's martial art into left click is an ender. And most spells in this game are considered enders. There is one get out of jail free card for any bad situation you might find yourself in, and that is your left plus right click ability, and that is called Escape. And like I said, it's a get out of jail free card in any situation, no matter what. It will reset you back to 0, and your opponent, it'll knock them down. They'll have to get off of you. You want to save this. This is like gold right here. You don't want to use this unless you are about to eat a huge combo, or if you are about to die. There are skill shots in this game. You can see that's sort of locked in on him there. However, if I aim it this way, I can aim this any way I want. And if I throw this directly at him, he can dodge this very easily. So there is a level of aiming in this game. I do want to cover the 5 button. 5 button in this game is universal for absolutely everybody. They do quite a bit of damage. They have very flashy animations, obviously. They are all launch punishable on block, and they can all be blocked by a left click. They also counter any spell or right click. This is so essentially you can think of your 5 button as like a super parry, right? You can use this in a really bad situation or whenever you think your opponent's going to use a right click or even a spell. So it's got that weird sort of it counters things that your block doesn't do quite. It's a funky, weird ability in this game, and you'll understand once you start to use it more. One other thing I want to talk about is when you are knocked on the ground, or your opponent is, you are essentially both in a certain stance where you both have access to 2 specific moves. Now, as the attacker here, I have a left click move. This move is quite weak, to be honest. There's not a whole lot of use for it currently. You can see it pushes them back. Maybe you can knock somebody off a cliff once in a while, but generally I would say stay away from this move. The other move, the good move, is if you aim your camera at your opponent and press right click, you will jump at them, and if they stay on the ground, they will be launched in the air for a full combo, and so on. When I am grounded, I have access to 2 moves myself. I can either mash the spacebar in a certain direction and I will dodge in that direction, or if I get knocked down again, I have access to my left click ability, in which case I get super armor. Now generally, if my opponent is close to me when I do this and they get hit by that, it's going to be my turn to attack. Now, just a quick note on being knocked down. You can stay down for as long as you'd like. And this is where the sort of mind game comes in, to where your opponent's going to kind of come at you and run towards you, run away, and maybe you're going to try to fake him out and try to get the offense on him, etc., etc. All right, my friends, now we get to the good part. I'm sure the part we've all been waiting for. Any good fighting game worth its salt has great combos. And here we go. Combos in this game are not like any other fighting game in that they are quite simple to do. You don't have any fireball motions or dragon punches or any crazy sort of inputs like that. Basically, like I said earlier, Aiden has a 5 left click attack string. And this is going to be the universal combo for now. So if your character has a 5 left click attack string, you're going to see I'm going to use 4 left clicks during this combo. And therefore, if you have, a 4 left click combo string, then you're going to do 3 left clicks in your full max damage combo. All right, and the basic combo looks something like this. You're going to press your 1 button for the launcher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 right click, and then a spell to end. That is the max damage combo off of a launcher. The other thing you can do to sort of mix this up, or if your other abilities are on cooldown, say my 2 is on cooldown, so I don't have the max damage, I can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll hit 4 here, and then this won't give me as much damage. However, I have my Aiden's second ability, and a lot of characters have sort of setup type abilities instead of just combo end. I would like to just point out that it is possible to delay your attacks in strings. However, I do want you to know that it's really not important until like super high level play. And as a beginner, I just want you to make sure that your attacks are correct and that they matter, and that you're just trying to counter what your opponent does, and then work your way up to delaying and playing those sort of mind games. Just before wrapping up this video, I do just want to make a quick mention to locking on in this game. It's not very useful. Once in a while you can use it to either like reset your camera or to maybe help you auto aim an ability, but for the most part it does just slow you down. Alright, and if you've made it this far, I just want to thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps tremendously. I hope this helped you at all. And please remember, seriously, like I said, this is not going to cover absolutely everything. There are a lot of little things to learn in this game. Come to any Twitch streams you like. If you have any questions, you need to learn. We have a really nice, tight community. We're all friends, and, we're all willing to teach you as much as you need. Thanks so much, and have a good one.